Here's another modern style beer from Badger. This is their Outland Hazy IPA. Let's taste it. Hi everybody, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. Yes, I think I reviewed the Outland West Coast IPA. Was that last week? I must admit it was okay. I think I liked it more than anybody else I've ever spoken to about it. Anyway, it did lack punch. It lacked longevity in flavour. But for me, it was all right. So this is their Hazy IPA, like I say, coming in at 4.2% ABV. It says, oh, yeah, 4.2% ABV. Let's crack it open. Let's see what it's like, shall we? Well, it's looking like a West Coast IPA, that. It says Hazy IPA. Well, there is a very light haze to it, but if I'm being brutally honest, I was expecting something a little bit juicier looking than that. It's poured a slightly hazy amber colour. I was expecting something bright and orange, something more like an orange juice, a fruit juice, than what I've got in front of me. It's got some fine. That's distractors. It's got some fine carbonation going there. Let's get a snifter, shall we? It does. It smells a bit like a West Coast IPA. It's got that. It's definitely got on the aroma for me. It's definitely got a West Coast IPA vibe. It is fruity. I'm getting a mix of citrus and tropical. And perhaps a little bit of pineness in there as well, which is completely throwing me. As a beer, it smells okay. As a hazy IPA, not too sure. I'll tell you what, actually, it smells like an English IPA. That's what it smells like. Yeah, it's more American pale ale, English IPA type aroma. It smells all right. Let's taste it. Cheers, everybody. I'm really confused by this one. I have to say, not many beers confuse me, but this does. So I'm going straight to the what it says. Light and hazy, like long summer days at Lulworth Cove. Soak up the bold citrus and fruity tropical notes with refreshingly sessionable pale ale, brewed with citra and armadillo hops, light in colour, deep in flavour. It's a real thirst quencher. As the description goes, it's right. It's just when they call it hazy IPA, that's really confused me and troubling me and all sorts. You have got some, you got fruit in there. There is a little bit of a hoppy tang to it. It's not what I'd call juicy, even though it says hazy, juicy and citrusy. Flavour-wise, there is some citrus in there. Flavour-wise, there's a little tropical note in there. As a beer, do you know, as a beer, that is quite tasty, I have to say. There's a mild zesty, pithy end to it. It's quite sweet as well. There's a when the flavours have gone, again, it's another one like the West Coast one. It's another when the flavours have gone, they've gone quickly. I'm left with sweetness in my mouth, but no bitterness, no real flavour. Yeah, it's got that little dry bitterness on the back end. The positives from it are it is citrusy, it is tasty. There is that little zesty bitterness at the back end, but the flavours have gone really quickly. It's not what I would call a hazy IPA. I've only been doing this for 3 years. I might be completely way out when I say that, but it's not what I would expect when I crack open, excuse me, a hazy IPA. It is more like an English IPA. It's more like an American Pale Ale. It's smooth, it's easy drinking, it is refreshing. As a beer, I'm going to score it 6 out of 10. If you're picking this up expecting a hazy IPA, you're going to be sadly wrong, and it's going to hurt you, because that isn't what it is. It looks like that's a sticker. Sorry, I'm getting frustrated with this now because it looks like there's a sticker over something. I think it's just a printing on it, but it just looked like a sticker over it. What have I just got it? 6. I think it's got it 6.5, didn't I? I'm going to go a 6 out of 10. It's the 6 out of 10 beer. If you tried this, just drop me your thoughts in the comments below, because I'm interested to see if I've got this wrong or they've got this wrong or whatever. It's not, in my opinion, a hazy IPA. It is more of a, like I said, English IPA. It's not even flavored. It's not even as malty as that, but it's like an American Pale Ale. I'm going to go American Pale Ale on this one. Yeah. Ooh. Really confused by it. Like I say, if you've had this, drop me your thoughts in the comments box below. I know a lot of you will have had this, so I appreciate your comments. As a beer goes, 6 out of 10, no more. Until next time, enjoy your beers. Cheers.